Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm coming back with an extra small review. Let me tell you something right now. I got my camera zoomed in, I got the figure up close as far as I can. I had to turn off autofocus just to get this just right. We are looking at Transformers Prime. Technically, it's Beast Hunters, even though the character hasn't appeared in Beast Hunters. Legion class Airachnid. And right off the bat, I'm sure like you've heard from every other person on the internet, this version of the character is a million times 20 times a million. Throw out random numbers better than the deluxe class. But keep in mind, it's a Legion class, so you're not going to get that much more articulation. Right off the bat, let's take the weapon out of the hand. It has a lot more articulation. You have ball-jointed arms up by the shoulder that can wiggle around. Ball-jointed hips. Unfortunately, they really can't go out to the side. You got to rotate them like that. Knee joints, and as you can see, I did have a little bit of an action pose going. They can't hold it, you just got to fiddle with it. Other than that, that's really it for articulation. One thing I want to touch upon real quick is we come around to the back here. This rotor blade is removable. When you take the figure out of the packaging, they have the figure in the tray and the rotor blade coming up on the other side of the tray, so that's okay. But it's interesting, the packaging and the instructions show different ways to display this. The instructions have the rotor blade up on the arm in this little hole here, and you can spin it around like a blade. You can have it up top here, and she can hover around. But the proper way, well, I shouldn't say proper way, but really the main way you're going to probably keep it is right here in the back. Let me bring it in a little so you can get a nice detailed view of her visage. Alright, this is like really close. Gotta love the power of the Logitech Zoom. Very nice reproduction of the animated look of Airachnid. Red eyes, silver face, and a gold trim down the sides of its face. As you come down, you see a lot of nice metallic purple, very nice sheen. I don't know if the sheen's showing up well on camera, but it's in the chest here, as well as down the arms. On the inside, really breaks up the black. And you come down to the knees, you do have nice little bits of gold. And I don't know if you can tell in the knee here, you have a little molded in landing gear. Nice little touch. So yeah, and then nice, more of that purplish lavender metallic sheen for the shoes. So yeah, this is a cool figure. Let's do a little switcheroo. And here's the weapon. It is the same crossbow type weapon that Bumblebee comes with. It has a hole in the front, a hole in the side, two different pegs. Really, you're only going to be able to have Airachnid hold it from this peg due to the paneling on the side of its arms. You can also, hold it like that as sort of like a pickaxe type of deal. And I'm sure you can combine it with other weapons, plug it in, plug in the chain bolter gun and have like a axe, sword, saw thingamabob going on. But yeah, so let's get to the transformation. Okay, we're gonna start with transformation now, and it's simple, but it's a bit fiddly, and it doesn't help that the instructions aren't 100% clear what you should do. First, just go ahead, remove the rotor blade. Next, what you want to do is Detach the head from the torso and fold it back into the cowl that will be the front of the helicopter. Next, what you do is position the backpack away from the body a little. Now, one thing that the instructions don't tell you at all is that you do peg the legs together. I would do it now just for ease of transformation. Next, you want to maybe move them down out of the way. The next step is dealing with the arms. You basically there's a hinge joint internally, and then there's a swivel on the ball joint. So you just want to come in and bring the arms together that they fit underneath the rear section of the copter. There are like little bumps on the arms that will, you basically just want to fit them in like that. Next, there are these little rear sections. You want to fold them down and they will peg into the arms, closing up the fuselage and just make sure you don't have everything just pegged in. They will also peg underneath the hips of the leg, so you have this very sleek and smooth fuselage. You can then peg the rotor blade back in. There you go with your chopper mode. For weapon storage, you have a hole on each side, as well as underneath. I prefer to use the one underneath. Now keep in mind that the crossbow is going to be a little off center. I think that works nice for Airachnid. So there you go. And this is Airachnid in its vehicle mode. I like it. Not a lot of more color or anything shown. You do have a Decepticon logo on the front. Kind of interesting because it really wasn't a Decepticon. They were Decepticon when it was convenient. So yeah, so just do I recommend this figure? Yeah, I can recommend it. I would not say this is a rush out the door and go purchase, but definitely not for the prices it's going on Amazon. It's over $12 on Amazon, $10, $12. I got this at Target at retail. It was worth the purchase. Interesting enough, I did buy it before Bumblebee. So I figure if you want a new mold, you can get it before Bumblebee, since the Bumblebee Legion is a repaint. So that's about all I can say. Ooh, spinning rotor blades. This is your old pal Chuck. So for Airachnid, we will see you next time.